I am excited to welcome you to Writing Tips. My name is Joseph Jacob. We are going to give attention to adjectives. Before we define adjective, let's look at these sentences. Kelvin has a car. Kelvin has a blue car. Both sentences are correct, but which one is more specific and descriptive? You will agree with me that the second sentence is better. It goes a step further to tell you the color of the car. That is what adjectives do in sentences. They help you make specific and interesting expressions. What is an adjective? Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns and pronouns. The word blue in the second sentence we considered is a typical example of an adjective. It tells you more about the car. Another example, Jimmy lives in a big, beautiful house. If you say Jimmy lives in a house, the sentence is correct. But what is the size of the house? What is the aesthetics of the house? You get these answers when these adjectives are added, big and beautiful. So when you say Jimmy lives in a big, beautiful house, your listener will have a clearer picture of where Jimmy lives. There are so many types of adjectives. Let's look at some of them. The first one is articles. Articles are used to refer to things. We have two types of articles, definite article and indefinite article. Definite article refers to a specific thing. It does not give room for ambiguity on what is being referred to. The word they is a definite article. On the other hand, an indefinite article is used for non-specific things or people. A and an are examples of indefinite article. Look at this example. Give me a can of milk. There is no specific can of milk being referred to. The speaker just wants anyone. Any can of milk will be okay. When we replace the a with they, the sentence makes a different sense. Give me the can of milk. Since the definite article they is used in the sentence, it gives the sense that the speaker and the person he is speaking to have a particular can of milk in mind. The second type of adjective is possessive adjective. As the name indicates, possessive adjectives are used to indicate possession. They are words like my, your, his, her, its, our, their. This type of adjectives also functions as possessive pronouns. The third type is demonstrative adjectives. These adjectives are used to indicate or demonstrate specific people, specific animals or things. They are words like these, those, this, that. Look at these examples. That bread is better. You are referring to a specific bread different from another kind of bread. These boys are naughty. The person you are speaking to will know the boys you are talking about. Please give me those oranges. Let's talk about the fourth one, coordinate adjectives. They appear after one another to modify the same noun. So whether they are 3, whether they are 2, whether they are 5, whether they are 4, they are modifying the same noun. And they are separated with commas. The second to the last and the last are often separated with and. Let's look at some examples. Stephanie looks elegant and radiant. The two words elegant and radiant are all referring to Stephanie. Second example, it is a beautiful, bright and sunny day. The three words beautiful, bright, sunny are all referring to the day. Write my name in big, bold and bright letters. Big, bold, bright are all referring to the letters in which my name will be written. The fifth type of adjectives is the number or numbers adjectives. Whenever the question, how many, is answered in a sentence, then the number you will find in that sentence is what we call number adjective. Example, he couldn't find his way home after drinking 12 bottles of beer. How many bottles of beer did he drink? 12. That 12 becomes the adjective there. Another example, the striker scored 45 goals this season. 45 becomes the number adjective. The sixth type of adjective is the interrogative adjective. They are used to ask questions. There are three interrogative adjectives: which, what, whose. Which candidate will you vote for? What time will the match kick off? Whose phone is that? The seventh type is the indefinite adjectives. They are formed from indefinite pronouns. Indefinite adjectives are used to discuss non-specific things. When you don't want to be specific, indefinite adjectives will come handy. Words like any, many, no, several, few are all examples of indefinite adjectives. Do we have any soft drink? Many migrants are stranded at the border. First few years of marriage can be challenging. You notice that the words underlined does not give you specific information. The eighth type of adjective is attributive. Attributive adjectives are used to discuss attributes. They talk about specific traits, qualities, or features. And there are several types of these kind of adjective, that is the attributive adjectives. One is the observation adjective. They are used to show what you observed. Words like real, perfect, best, interesting, beautiful, cheapest are all examples of attributive adjectives. Let's look at the size and shape adjectives. They talk about measurable objective qualities, which are physical properties. Some examples include words like small, large, square, round, poor, wealthy, slow, fast, sphere. We have the age adjectives. It doesn't always mean that it will be referring to the number of years specifically, but it will use words that gives you the sense of how long it has lasted or how old is something. For example, when we use words like old, young, new, we are using the age adjectives. The fourth one is the color adjectives. As the name implies, we are referring to colors like pink, colors like blue, yellow, red, purple. Remember the first example we considered in this video, blue car. The word blue helps us to know the color of the car. Another one is the origin adjective. It talks about where someone or an animal or something comes from. When we use words like American, words like Arabian, Mexican, Norwegian, they are origin adjectives. We also have material adjectives. They denote the material that something is made of. When we use words like cotton, gold, wool, golden, wooden, silk, we are referring to material adjectives. This is where we call it a day on today's video. Our next video will be on adverbs. Don't miss it. Bye-bye.